Good morning, children, and welcome to all of you in online classes. Dear students, we have completed two poems in Flamingo book. The first poem is My Mother at 66, and the second poem is An Elementary School Classroom in Islam. And today I am going to teach you one of the important poems, that is Keeping Quiet, poem 3. Or this poem Keeping Quiet is composed by Pablo Neruda, one of the renowned poet and writer of English literature. Pablo Neruda was born in 1904 and he died in 1973. Pablo Neruda is the pen name of Ricardo Reis Pesalto, and Pablo Neruda was born in town of Ferrol in Chile. His poems are full of easily understood images. Mr. Pablo Neruda talks about the necessity of quiet introspection and creativity of a feeling of mutual understanding. Dear students, Mr. Pablo Neruda used to write the poems on introspection and self-analysis. This poem Keeping Quiet is on the issue of that only. It is about introspection. It is about self-analysis. And Mr. Pablo Neruda won Nobel Prize in the field of literature for her excellent performance in 1971, and finally he died in 1973. Dear students, Mr. Pablo Neruda wants to appeal all the people of the world, all the races people, all the religion and all the caste and all the languages people, to keep quiet, to not do anything for a while. He wants to appeal all the people. Or he further says that it will be the first time in the history of earth when there will not be any hurry, people will not move their hands, and there will be complete silence on the surface of earth. It will be the first time in the history of earth. It will be an exotic moment when all the people of earth will not work anything. They will work nothing. There will be a togetherness. There will be a uniformity, and people will not be based on engines. They will not use any language while this appeal, while this break. He further says कि during this break, during the appeal of poet, the people will get the time to think over the consequences of their deeds. He gives first example of whalers, fishermen, who used to kill continuously whales or fishes in the sea without thinking the consequences of the deeds, without thinking the food chain and ecosystem of our earth. They used to continuously kill the whales. But during this break, they will get time to think whether their work is constructive or destructive. There will be two benefits of this appeal to the fishermen. One, first, that they will get time to think over their deeds and its consequences. Or second, the life of whales or fishes will increase. Second example poet takes of salt makers. Those who are busy in making salt in the sea with the help of salty water, or in that work they are almost busy whole day, or they don't have time to see their important organs of the body, that is hands and legs. As they work continuously in salty water, in sea water, in the process of making salt, so they don't have time to see their hurt hands. During this break, the salt maker who are busy in making salt and in making money, they will get the time to see their hurt hands. He gives next example of war promoters. Those who are going to fight the war against humanity, against the environment, by using atomic weapons, by using nuclear weapons, they will also get time, or they will also sit together and they will also think over the consequences of their deeds. Poet further says that whatever he wants to say, it should not create confusion in the mind of people. That poet is against the work, but they must know, but the people must know that poet has no connection and no relation and no association with such work which leads to destruction, which leads to death. Dear students, poet wants to say that life means work. If we have got life, it means we have to work something for survival. But we must do such work which will be constructive, which will be fruitful, not destructive. And he lastly says that earth can be the best teacher for us. We can learn something from earth. It can teach us in better way, because when autumn season everything seems dead on the earth, or trees becomes leafless, grasses becomes dry. At that time we think that earth is dead. But actually, at this time, Earth makes plan that how it has to come in better way in the next spring. Or due to the planning and introspection and self-analysis of Earth, in next spring, when it comes, there is a greenery and beauty everywhere. So during that time, Earth makes planning that how it has to come in the next spring. In the same way, dear children, we have to also think over our deeds before implementing it. Whether the consequence of that act and action and deeds will be constructive or destructive. This is the reason due to that poet wants to appeal all the people of the earth to keep quiet, to think, or during the work we cannot think, we cannot make plan. Work and introspection and planning cannot be together. First we should make plan, then we should implement it. This is all about, dear children, of today's poem, and in detail I will tell you tomorrow. Thank you.